Hello, friends. Susan Axelrod here, the Confidence Coach. Welcome to the Confidence Zone. I want to invite you to confidently share what it is that you want to do. I had an experience last night that I knew I wanted to speak with you about today. For the last few years, I had this interest and desire growing in me. It is to work with and speak more to young professionals. I'm not exactly sure where it came from. I have been doing this for a long time. It's been 10 years since I created a mentoring program for young professionals in fundraising. So I've done this for a long time. But I noticed that over the last 2 years, I had this sort of coming up in me, this growing desire. Over this time, I didn't make a plan and make it happen. I just said, that's interesting. I acknowledged it and I gave myself permission to just allow it to grow and to see it, see what happened with it. And so then I tuned in a little bit. I paid attention when it came up and I took advantage of opportunities. And eventually I created opportunities to meet this growing interest in me. So if something in my world of work and business in the intuitive business system, if something serves your business, it serves your soul. And if something serves your soul, it can serve your business. And so this is what happened to me over the last 2 years. I put out there that I wanted to speak more directly to young professionals, et cetera. So by the end of last year, I decided to create one of my confident fundraising mentoring cohorts, which I did. I put it out on LinkedIn and I had 3 young people join me. And then we met for a few months. I did private coaching. I did my group training, and it was really fun and amazing. And so then I knew more and more that I wanted to really increase my engagement with young professionals. And recently, the idea came up in me to see if I could get a relevant domain name. And I did. I ended up with a new domain called foryoungprofessionals.com. Again, I didn't maniacally create a plan and, execute on the plan. I just took it slowly and asked myself, what is it that I want to do with them? How can I support and serve them? And so I did put up a page on my website. I haven't yet pointed my domain name. I still have to do that. But I am going to be offering office hours for young professionals age 21 to 39. That would mean really college graduate, 21, 22, 23 to 39, young professionals who are working, etc. In any kind of job, whatever kind of work they're doing is perfectly fine. And I'm just going to show up for them. Last night, I was sitting here minding my own business, and I got a text from one of my young professionals in my mentoring cohort, and she was texting to let me know that she had achieved a fundraising goal and she wanted to thank me. And she said, "This is your work happening in real time." So I picked up the phone right away to say congratulations, to hear what was going on, to hear how this happened, etc. And I ended up spending about 90 minutes on the phone with her doing a real-time strategy to up level and really grow out the vision that she had for that thing that she was working on. It was so fun. It's what I love to do. And it was a great call. She thanked me, I thanked her, and she was very respectful. She was very appreciative, and it was really fun. It was a good time. And it just was another show to me, even though I didn't per se make that happen. All I did was call her instead of just texting back, "Good job." I called her to say, "Hey, what's happening here? This is fantastic." And as it turns out, I'm going to be traveling to her area next month, and I'm going to get to see her. So we'll be able to dive even more deeply then. If something is coming up in you to do for your business or in life, I want to invite you to think about it, write about it, speak about it, and share it. I think this happened with me because it's been top of mind because I brought it front and center. It's not the only thing I do. I do my business every day. I have personal clients, a full book of coaching clients. I have a group, I write, I post, I'm working on another book. I walk and, do various things every day. But this happened, I think, because I sort of created the energy for it. I opened up to it, and then I was ready. Exactly what I speak to my clients about. So on the one hand, I want to be like, oh, be easy on yourself and, give yourself a break, have a lot of rest. But on the other hand, I want to kick you in the butt and say, it's time. It's time for you to move on some of these things. It's time for you to execute the plan. It's time for you to get it done. It's time for you to say yes to yourself. It's time for you to, make it happen. So if you're hearing this and it's not feeling good to you, that's okay. Step aside, settle down, no problem. That's been me plenty of times in my life and career. I get it. But if you're hearing this and you're saying, shit, I really do want to do this, then that's why you're hearing this. That's why you're watching this video. That's why you're seeing me live right now. That's why you're hearing this message. And I can't say how much we, humanity in the world, really do need you to bravely, confidently step forth and creatively imagine the possibility that you really could do that thing and then write it, think it, speak it, and share it with others. When you share this thing with others, by magic, people are going to start sending things your way. Oh yeah, I heard you talk about this. Here's an introduction. I heard you talk about this. Here's a referral. I heard you talk about this. Here's a resource. I heard you talk about this. Have you thought about, this perspective? So if you never get confident enough to even believe that you could do something, if you never bravely show up with an idea and kind of speak it out, and if you never share it with anyone else at all, then how can we help you? How can we support you? How can we support you? And how can God and the universe fill it in for you? So if you have been having something on your mind and you've been not feeling that great about it, you've been wishing you could do, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, I'm here to say that it has been, I think it's been 2 years. I would have to look back in my journaling, but I think it's been 2 years, early 2 years ago, that I began to have this idea, I want to do something more for young professionals because I was in a personal time of a deep difficulty. From that time, it took me time to manage such that by the third quarter of last year, I got it together. I offered my mentoring cohort, which was already designed and I had already done before, but it really came together by the fourth quarter. In the third quarter, I thought about it and I moved on it and made it happen in the fourth quarter. And lo and behold, in the very first month of this year, I purchased this domain name. I got it up on my website. I have the office hours for young professionals mapped into my calendar, the fourth Sunday of every month in the evening hours. And then last night I had the most delicious, fun call with one of these young professionals. Okay. All right. So a little bit of butt kicking today if you needed it. If you don't, it's okay. Give yourself a break, settle down over here and come back when you're ready. This video will still be here. All right, friends, if I can help you with this, contact me here on the platform that you're watching this on. Find me at my website, whatwillyourlegacybe.com, or look for me anywhere. Google me, you'll find me, I promise. All right, friends, see you soon. And next time in the Confidence Zone.